Trump might actually be able to do away with birthright citizenship. He signed an executive order on his first day in office ending the practice of birthright citizenship, and though I would say that the correct way, the ideal way to do this would be through, a law passed by Congress, if he can sign an executive order, force this to go to the courts, and get it before the United States Supreme Court, they may very well rule in his favor, and possibly for good reason. Those who disagree would say that the 14th Amendment specifically says that anyone born in the United States is automatically a citizen, but that's not actually what it says. Section 1 of the 14th Amendment says all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. That section there in the middle, and subject to the jurisdiction thereof, is kind of the crux of the entire argument. What that means will decide whether or not birthright citizenship is something that is actually in our Constitution or if it's a misunderstanding. Interesting enough, one of the key senators in the ratification of the 14th Amendment specifically said that this section, subject to the jurisdiction of the United States, did not include owing allegiance to any other country. This played out in practice in our country for many years after the ratification of the 14th Amendment. It wasn't until, for example, the Indian Citizenship Act of 1924 that Indians born in the United States were considered to be American citizens. So it does beg that question. What does the 14th Amendment mean when it says, and subject to the jurisdiction thereof? This one goes pretty deep. There's some existing Supreme Court case law on this. Do your own research. I'm still doing my research. But for the longest time, I thought that Trump had zero chance in winning if this executive order went to the Supreme Court. But the more I just dove into it, I think he might actually win, and we may do away with birthright citizenship.